Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Charles Official USA. If you're new here, welcome to the family. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And on this channel, I bring you videos regarding travel, we cook together, issues regarding family. So anything we do as a family, I bring it out there so you can be encouraged. And also I bring you issues regarding our daily lives, whatever is affecting us as a society, I bring that too. So tonight, I am making this video actually in the night, and it's a video I've been promising you guys. I've told you that I'm going to do a video on my journey to the United States, and now I feel like it's time for me to let you know how I got here to the United States, so that in case someone is planning to come to the United States in the same way, they might be encouraged or they might know how to go about it. I came to the United States using the fiance or K-1 visa. And how do you bring your fiance or your loved one or your girlfriend to the United States with the K-1 or fiance visa? So the first thing you do, the one who is applying for you or the one who is petitioning for you have to be a citizen of the United States. So my now husband or my then fiance was a citizen of the United States. So if you want to file for someone who is outside the United States and you want to marry them or you want them to come over here and join you so you can get married, so you have to be a citizen. So that's the first requirement. So first of all, you have to go and get your citizenship, and then you have to have a lot of evidence, proof that you guys are dating. And then you have to have all that together. The second thing that you need to do is you have to go to the website. That is the second thing he did. You go to the USCIS website. Then you go to forms. On the menu, you go to forms. I'm going to link all those. I'm going to put all those links on the description so you can see them. So you go to the website of USCIS. www.uscis is United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. So when you go on that website, then you go to the menu and then you click on forms. So when you go on forms, there is a form called I-129F. So there are different kinds of I-129s. So you have to choose the I-29 that's saying F, that says fiance, alien fiance. So when we did it, when we were filling it, we used to print it. I don't know whether you still print it or you can fill it online nowadays. I'm not sure, but we printed that. So after you print that, you fill it. And on that form, it's going to have the instructions on where to send it. Remember, your fiance is a citizen of the United States. They are living in the United States. So they have the address of where to send the form when they fill it. And it's also going to give you some instruction over there on what you need to send with. So what he did, we had some proof that we are actually fiancés. So you have to really be a fiancé to show that you have done, probably if you have customary marriages, like for us, we had already done, I think we had done a ratio already. So for us Kikuyus, we also do like Kohada Idege, we had done that. So if you have done all those things and you have all those pictures of family meetings, maybe both of you together traveling, and also your conversations, you have to prove that you've been talking. So you have to really show that your relationship is legit and it's not something you just faking. So after you have all those and you have your I-129F filled, then you send it to that specific address given on that form. And you wait for them to reply to you. So for us, it took around 6 months, and my husband, my then fiance, got a reply that they have approved his I-129F and he can go ahead and start processing. So once they approve your I-129F, that's if when they send you a mail. So the immigration services in the US, they communicate through mail usually. So once you receive a letter that your I-129F has been approved and they have forwarded your case to your country, to the embassy in your country. So for my case, they forwarded our application to the immigration services or the US embassy in Kenya. That is where they forwarded my application. Then you have to wait for the US embassy in your country to contact you. But for us, we were a little bit impatient because they were taking a little bit long. So my then fiance emailed them. So my then fiance emailed them like after 2 weeks, but that's not quite a long time. I guess we were just impatient. And then they didn't reply in like a week. So he emailed them again and they told him that our case has been received and it's being processed and he can go ahead and start processing his application. And I forgot to mention that when you receive a letter from the immigration services in the United States, they usually give you a case number. So when the US Embassy Immigration Services in your country tell you that you can go ahead and start your application, you go and input that case number in the immigration services in your country. So for our case in Kenya, we went to United States Embassy in Kenya. That's where you go. Just like I was explaining about applying for green card. So United States Embassy in Kenya, that's where he went. Then you go to immigrant visas because you're immigrating. So when you go to immigrant visas, you're going to input your case number and then you fill the DS-160. As you fill the DS-160, there's a place you're going to indicate that what you're filling is a K, fiance visa. And after you're done, it gives you a confirmation page giving you instructions on how you're going to pay. And also it's going to give you instructions on what is required, what you need to go with on your visa, on your appointment day. So that you can go and get your visa. So something I forgot to mention, but I presumed by the time your fiance is filing for you, you have a photo, because as you do that DS-160, you upload a photo. So you need to put a photo on there, and it has all those specifications before you fill it. It has all those instructions when you go to that website. So you have done your DS-160, you've gotten your confirmation page. That confirmation page, it also has instructions on the immunizations, because if you're immigrating, you have to be compliant with the immunizations that they need in the United States. Like you need complete immunizations on MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella. You need to have tetanus or TD. It's called a tetanus, diphtheria, and also you need TB. Yeah, there's a couple of immunizations that you need. You're going to do all those before you go for your appointment. So after you have paid, I failed to mention, after the American embassy in your country receives your money, they know which case this money is for. So they're going to email you and tell you that we've received your payment. You can go ahead and book your appointment. That's your visa appointment. Okay. So then you're going to book your visa appointment and wait for your appointment day. So that's what we did. But before you go for your visa appointment, you have to have appointments for all these immunizations. So like for my case, I had to go to the immunizations appointment twice. I don't remember why. Actually, I went twice, but you have to go very early in the morning. I really didn't like it, but it's close. It's actually for those who are in Kenya, it's close to where you go for your visa. Okay, so that's what you do. So after you have all those immunizations, you have to carry anything that you get from those appointments to your visa interview. Then you go for your visa appointment. So when you go for your visa appointment, they might give you or deny you, but in rare cases do they deny you, especially if you're if you're doing an immigrant visa and you have all the proof. So for my case, actually, but when I went, I wasn't given the visa immediately because there was some stuff that we needed to send. So I was told you are not denied, but you need to send a few documents so we can send your visa. So we did that, and in like a month I got my visa. So you just have to be compliant and prove that your relationship is legitimate, and then it's really hard for them to deny you if you have all the proof that your relationship is legitimate and you guys want to come and get married. So that's us. So after you get your visa, they usually give you 6 months to travel. But after you get into the United States, you have to get married within 3 months. After you get married, then you can file for your green card. So here is the difference between those who come over here with green card. Those who get married, they file when they're married in their country, and then they come over here. So those who come over here while they're already married come here with a green card, and it's easy because you just come here and start working. But if you come here with a fiance visa, you're not able to work immediately because you have to apply for a work permit. You're not permitted to work yet. You have to apply for a work permit, and then you have to apply for your green card. So those who get married and then they apply for their spouse to come over, they already have a green card. But if you come over here with a fiance visa, you're going to have to apply for a green card, which takes for around a year. So that means if you don't apply for the work permit, which at times comes for like 6 months, and you have to keep applying. I'm not sure whether it's 6 months or 3 months, and you have to keep reapplying. So that's the difference. When you come over here, you have to wait until you get your green card so that you can start, maybe if you want to start schooling, unless you want to go to school like an international student. So that's the difference. So the marriage visa, it might take like 24 to 48 months, and the fiance takes probably 12, one to 1.5 years. But then when you come over here, it takes like a year to get your green card. It's still sooner than the marriage visa, but then when you get here, you have to stay a little bit without working. But it's still okay. I would say if you have your spouse back in your country or outside the United States, and you guys want to be together, because for us, we wanted to be together, you can file for them and you guys can be together as you process everything. It might put your fiance's life a little bit on hold for a short while, which is okay as long as you guys are together. Yeah, so if you want to go ahead and file for fiance visa, that's the process. You might try it. It was good for us and we loved it because it was quick and we got to be together and get married sooner. So it's very easy. You can just do it by yourself. You can start the process and see how it goes. So if you have your person and you're trying to bring them over, go ahead and try it. And good luck. So that's just a little bit of information on how I came to the United States. I'll be bringing more videos on the same, so please stay tuned. And if you like this video, please go ahead and like and share. And please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That's the only way you can support me, and God bless you. Until our next video, bye-bye.